The owner of a gray Chevy Silverado, mass registration 4XG454. We're going to have to ask you to move your vehicle to one of the other parking lot spots. You need to be in one of the bike spaces to refer to the traffic. Again, mass registration 4XG454. Gray Chevy Silverado in your car. And about 4 minutes before the start of the game. Thank you. Welcome to the Shamrocks Memorial Gymnasium for the MIAA Division I Round of 8 contest featuring the visiting number 14 Bishop Shamrocks. Tipping off against the number 16 Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating and respect for all independents. Ensure your behavior reflects the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Ensure responsibility towards behavior and the behavior that goes around you. If you require assistance, please notify the school office. Let's let the players play, the coach is coach, and the official officiating. Ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome in the starting five for the visiting Bishop Feehan Shamrocks. With our head coach, Junior guard number 1, Keegan. Junior forward number 11, Feehan. Senior guard number 25, Carpenter. Senior forward captain number 5, James Webster. And senior center captain number 34, Brody Brown. Senior guard captain number 35, Keegan. And senior guard captain number 3, Mason Ball. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that all those who are able to please rise in recognition of the playing of the national anthem.
All right, everyone, we welcome you inside a loud, rowdy Bridgewater-Raynham Regional High School here in Bridgewater, Massachusetts for tonight's coverage of the 2026 MIAA Division I Boys Basketball State Tournament. Tonight, it's the state quarterfinal round, the 14th seeded Bishop Feehan Shamrocks, 15-7 overall, taking on the 6th seeded Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans. 18-4 is their overall record. We thank you for joining us on any of our feeds, including our YouTube live stream. Keegan, Hamblett on commentary, Matt Carpenter running the camera. Let's recap the Sweet 16s for both sides. Bridgewater-Raynham was here on Tuesday, defeated Winchester 71-42. Cam Santos led the way for the Trojans with 17 points. Logan Tripp, Jack Lambert, Josiah Montero contributing well for them off of the bench. Bishop Feehan, they won at number 3 Needham, 94-87. It took them 4 overtimes to get that road upset win. Brody Bamilla, he's the star player to watch out for. In that Sweet 16 game, 49 points, 23 rebounds for him. Egan Gill, Jake Webster are also going to be players to watch out for as they won some regular season awards for them. And you can hear in the background, you probably heard it, It is a packed house here, we're told, at the entrance, not even including people who bought the tickets today. 3 hours before game time, 1,200 tickets were sold. It's the Trojans in their home white uniforms, the Shamrocks in the road greens, and the Shamrocks are going to control first. This game's underway. That one outletted ahead, grabbing it is Bamilla. Bamilla trying to go up with it in the paint, and it's blocked by Jackson. Pushing it up ahead the other way is Kason Falk, who leaves it for Terrell down low. He'll bring it back out. Santos wants a quick three. He can't hit, off on the right. Offensive rebound. Jackson will draw the foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2. That'll be the first foul, and it goes against Brody Bamilla, the guy we were just talking about. Bishop Feehan in that 4 overtime game, they had some foul outs, and there were a whole bunch of players who were on the cusp of having 4 fouls of their own. First free throw is up and good by Mateo Jackson, the sophomore. He goes 2 for 2 as he rattles in the second. The Trojans strike first, 20 seconds into this one. And it's going to be Egan Gill to take it up the court for Feehan. Gill will go to the right side. This is Baltazar controlling it. Baltazar looking to get it away, goes to the left to Duffy. Duffy leaves it for the captain, Webster. Webster looking to drive in. Webster going up strong with it, no good. Offensive rebound once again for Bamilla. Bamilla had it stripped away, loose on the ground, and he's able to get it on back. What a play by Bamilla. That one deflected out of bounds off of Webster. It's going to be Trojans ball. Standing room only crowd here in Bridgewater. It's a whiteout theme for the Trojans fans. It's a blackout theme for the Shamrocks fans. Kason Falk bringing it up for BR this time. He leaves it for Cam Santos. Santos away to Terrell on the right wing side, defended by Egan Gill. Terrell received a nice screen by Jackson. Jackson wants it at the top. Santos will pull for 3, and he can't bank it. Up in the air, and it's grabbed by Webster. Webster's going to leave it for Egan Gill, the 6-foot junior from Foxborough, to take it. Duffy. Duffy still going with it, stripped away, and another turnover. Here comes Cam Santos up the court. Santos lays it in with the left hand. 4-0 Trojans, 6:22 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Gill. Go right side, Baltazar. Gill looking to play it up high. Bamilla has to do something on the reverse. Able to get it away to Baltazar. Webster now driving in the paint, front rim, and rebound that time by Lee Williams. Rebounds 2 apiece, and the Shamrocks will come away with the steal as Gill will pick it up. Gill defended by Terrell at the top. Wide open is Feehan Duffy. Duffy looking to make a move on Williams. Will give it up to Baltazar. Baltazar going with the left hand. Again, it's Duffy. Duffy trying to direct traffic. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Williams defending in the corner. Baltazar looks to leave it for Webster. Bamilla with 7 seconds to shoot. He's got to do something quick. Bamilla looking to get by Jackson all the way to the cup. Count it, and the foul. Trojans foul is going to be called against Kason Falk. Today's game officials, Joel Walters, John Casarano, and Ryan Anderson. Bamilla looks to complete the 3-point play, and he does. That'll make it a 1-point game here in the Elite Eight. Still 5:25 to go in the first quarter. Santos trapped in the corner. Santos found a lane. We'll give it up to Williams. And he missed the shot badly. That's Paul George's shot in Game 7 right there. They got the offensive rebound. They'll try a second time inside the arc, and he's got it. Gill brings it over midcourt, left side, Webster. Webster looks to take it all the way to the cup, and he gets the friendly bounce. Going to be interesting to see what kind of a game we get tonight, whether it's going to be back and forth offense or defensive stops all the way around. Falk to Jackson. Falk receives it on the right wing, trying to get by Webster. It's Williams again for Terrell, another 3, no good. up in the air, and it's grabbed right down low, and putting it in is Casey Falk. That was in the air for a long time. Duffy looking to go to Bamilla. And it's out of bounds off of a Trojan down low. Went off of Jackson. First up of the game will be for the Shamrocks. Entering in will be Lucas McNally. He'll replace Caden Baltazar. Bounce pass on the inbound goes to Webster. Swung across. McNally wants a three, and he's got it. Catch and shoot for Lucas McNally will tie it up at 8. Halfway through the first quarter as Falk will bring it up the court. Falk going to receive a pick by Jackson, goes behind the back. Falk gives it to Williams, straight on 3. He responds with the triple. Lee Williams up to 5 points. Bridgewater-Raynham's back in the lead. Gill looking to push it up the court quickly. Got a nudge on Terrell. Here is Duffy going to Bamilla. Bamilla trying to go up on Jackson. No good. Got his own miss, and he put it up and in. Ball is loose on the ground. And Bridgewater-Raynham able to get it. Santos has Williams wide open up top. And Santos lost it out of bounds. Good work by Feehan Duffy on defense. 2 subs in here for the Trojans. Entering the game, Logan Tripp and Jack Lambert. Terrell Jackson will go take a seat. McNally lobbing it up, but Miller looking to find space, and he slams it home. And Miller already up to 7 points in this one, 5 minutes into the game. Good move, Falk. Now it's loose on the ground. Jump ball would go to Bridgewater-Raynham. Faking the shot is Lambert. Lambert, the cross-court pass. Santos, a 3. Can't bank it in. And a foul is called down low. And I believe it's going against Bridgewater-Raynham, and it is. They got the foul against Jack Lambert. That's the second Trojan foul here in the first quarter. The Shamrocks have only gotten called for 1. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. 176 viewers watching at home. Can't thank you guys enough. If you haven't yet, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, as we're going to be doing a whole bunch of trips for state tournament games tomorrow afternoon. We got Division III boys basketball, Greater Lawrence against Norwell. That'll be on tape delay. We'll get it up tomorrow night. That should be a good one in the 3rd division. Ball is loose on the ground. And they got the whistle. I think they're going to call it a tie-up. And they do. The possession arrow will go to the Trojans. Falk will bring it up for BR this time. His team trailing by 1, 2:13 to go in the first. Williams looks at another 3, and he's got it. Lee Williams, shining star so far. He's up to 8. Here's McNally going into the middle. Duffy looks to give it. Bamilla can't bank it. And it's going to be tapped out of bounds off of him. Trojans ball. The 14th seed versus the 6th seed trying to get to the Final Four. Winner of this game will take on the winner of number 2 Andover and number 10 Zavarian, as we have a travel called. That game's going on at the same time as us, so if anybody wants to leave a chat in the chat box so we can get a score update on that, we'll be glad to have that and give that to any fans watching from either of these two sides. Mateo Jackson will check back into the Trojan lineup. We'll replace Lee Williams, 8 points and a rebound for him. Senior forward for the Trojans. The inbound will go to Egan Gill. Gill goes right. McNally kicks it back out. Duffy saw a lane, wants to drive in on Tripp. Still holding on to it. It was a knock away. McNally at 3, off on the left. And that one is batted last off of Duffy and out of bounds. And a lot of slippery hands early on in the first quarter in this game. Another sub coming in here for the Trojans. It's going to be Aiden Pyers. Pyers will replace Cam Santos. Aiden Pyers, a junior guard for BR. Good amount of returning juniors. Coming back next year for Bridgewater-Raynham. They got 5 juniors here on their varsity roster. He wants it right away. It's Pyers short. But Miller looking to catch up to it, and he does, and throws it dangerously across the court. Pushing it up, McNally, count the basket, and 1. Lucas McNally going strong to the rack, and he's got a chance at a 3-point play. Foul called against Logan Tripp. Luke Terrell's going to check back into the Trojan lineup here and replace Logan Tripp. We'll see if the Trojans want to do a 2-for-1 after this free throw by McNally, looking to give Bishop Feehan the lead back, and he does. Terrell. Pyers looking to give it up, and there it is to Lambert. Lambert looking to draw contact, didn't get it. And a bobbled ball, and Bamilla will pick it up. Countering the other way is Gill. The bounce pass over left side. Layup will fall for McNally. He's up to 8 points. It's a 3-point lead for Feehan. Shot clock is off. The Trojans can hold for the final shot. Here is Terrell at the edge of the Trojan logo. Terrell just wants to wind this clock down. Is it buzzer beater time here in the Elite 8? Terrell crossover inside the arc, try to kick it. It's out of bounds, Trojans ball. Falk battling with Webster and Gill. Matt Castro into the game here for the Shamrocks. We'll sub out Brody Bamilla. Santos gonna check back in, as well as Lee Williams. 3.2 here on the game clock, as Aiden Pyers will serve as the inbounder. Pyers will go short. It's Santos with 2. Santos has to put one up over Gill, and it's off the mark, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. A great back and forth game early on. Lucas McNally and Lee Williams each have 8 points for their teams, but it's Bishop Feehan on the road, up 17-14 at the end of the first quarter. Tape delay audience, we'll take a short break. We'll be back for the second quarter momentarily. Live stream audience, we'll take 45 seconds and we'll be right back. Back inside Bridgewater-Raynham Regional High School, second quarter about to begin. This MIAA Division I boys basketball state quarterfinal matchup. Bishop Feehan on top of Bridgewater-Raynham, 17-14 through 8 minutes of play. It's Shamrocks ball to start the second quarter here. Egan Gill will take it up. He'll go to the right side quickly to McNally. McNally to Webster. Baltazar the bounce pass. McNally catch and shoot 3. Off the back iron, that time offensive rebound. Jake Webster looking to go up with it in the paint, and he banks it off the box and in. Terrell inside the arc, rolled around, and it's grabbed once again. Baltazar is first board. Baltazar pushing it up quickly, but Miller gets it to go. Great start for the Shamrocks here in the second quarter. It's a 7-point lead. Falk to Terrell. Santos faked the catch and shoot, and we got a foul called. And the whistle is called. I believe they got it against Jake Webster. Had to have been a nudge right on the edge of the paint from him. Jake Webster, team captain, 6'3" senior forward from Cumberland. Williams fakes the three, driving left side, sliding feet out to Terrell. Terrell trying to get by Webster, will give it up. Mateo Jackson, he can't hit the three. And it's grabbed up high by Webster. And a foul gonna be called here against the Trojans. That'll be the first on Luke Terrell. Baltazar had a lot of space to work with. Now it's McNally driving in right by Santos. Trying to go up on Williams. He got it. And the foul. Lee Williams gets called for the hit. How about Lucas McNally? And he completes the three-point play. He's up to 11. It's a 10-point lead on the road for the 14th seeded Bishop Feehan Shamrocks. Terrell holds it up. Now Williams. Santos received it, drived it in the middle, pulling up at the stripe, and he got it to fall. Cam Santos, who had the first 7 points for the Trojans in the Sweet 16, looking to get some more on the board. Three-point attempt not going to fall that time for McNally. And there is a foul called down low after the shot went up. Mateo Jackson whistled for it. That's 6 fouls over on the Trojans in this game, and everybody that's been called for one has only one. Bishop Feehan's gotten called for 2 fouls. One came right away by that guy who just tried to put up the shot, but Miller got his own miss, and he puts it in off the glass. Here's the junior guard, Luke Terrell. Terrell driving inside the arc again, out to Williams up top. Santos defended by McNally. Wants to drive right in on McNally. Will stop and pull up, overshot. But Miller tries to save it, but he's out of bounds. .541 to go here in the second quarter. 26-16, Bishop Feehan on top of Bridgewater-Raynham. This Elite 8 game. That was a dangerous inbound, and finding it is McNally, who's looking to push it up. And they'll slow it down. Baltazar will get it. But Miller wants a straight on three, short. Santos trying to get it back, and it's taken right back by Egan Gill. But Miller's down low, and he hammers it hard, and he's got the whistle for an and one. That's Jackson's second foul. Got to see if Coach Doug Alves wants to use a timeout, and he does. 28-16, Bishop Feehan surprising everybody here in Bridgewater. Let's take another short break. We'll be right back. Back here in Bridgewater out of the timeout. Brody Bamilla just got his second dunk of the evening. Will go to the line to complete another three-point play. We've seen a couple of those already in this game. And he back rims it, and that's going to be a foul called against Caden Baltazar. The high school rule, there's no over the back in high school basketball, so you have to get a nudge in there in order for a whistle to be called. Bishop Feehan's in the bonus for the rest of the quarter here. Terrell directing traffic, wanted a cut from Kason Falk. Williams is waiting in the paint, 1 foot in, picks it back up. Terrell driving in right side, had the ball tipped away, and Bamilla is going to save it, just outletting it ahead, looking for that jump ball, loose on the midcourt line, and it's Webster who comes away with it. Egan Gill, the catch and shoot, got it to go. Falk. And a foul called here against Webster. That'll be his second. Phelan Duffy's back into the game for the Shamrocks. He'll sub out Webster to protect him from potentially getting that third foul. A reminder for anybody tuning in on the live stream tonight, this will be our last live stream of the winter sports season, as NFHS My Hockey Live will take over the broadcasting rights as Bamilla gets the rebound off the miss by Jackson. We got a couple games coming on up. Norwell boys basketball tomorrow afternoon, potentially Hanover versus Medfield boys basketball tomorrow night. Sunday we got Hingham versus Pope Francis boys ice hockey in Division 1. Duffy in the left corner. We'll give it to McNally. Santos defending. Halfway through the second quarter. Looked like a nudge by Santos. Picked up by Duffy, and he goes up with the reverse. Here's Kason Falk. And misconnected on the pass intended for Cam Santos. The Bridgewater-Raynham side made it to the Elite Eight last year and lost to the eventual state champion Franklin Panthers without a doubt. They were the top team in the state last year. Made the state tournament this year. They were one and done though, as they lost a whole group of their senior members. McNally will go to Gill. Gill stepping back, right side. Baltazar looking for his first points of the game. Up in the air, but it's going to be out of bounds as they hit the shot clock all the way up on top of the backboard. Santos, they need this three. He can't hit. And it's grabbed up high by Bamilla. 6th rebound for him. And Egan Gill's got it with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. 32-16 the lead for the Shamrocks. Bounce pass will be taken away by Terrell. They got numbers up the court. Kason Falk, count it! And the foul! Second foul called against Baltazar. Falk had the dunk in the Sweet 16 game against the Winchester Red and Black here on Tuesday night. He wanted to slam it down so bad for the dunk. It was just the pressure that was coming in from Baltazar. Free throw is well short there. And picking it up for his second rebound is Baltazar. Gill going quickly, Bamilla trying to go up like a receiver in football. And a foul is going to be called here against the Shamrocks. Santos taking control of the contact. Second foul against Bamilla. And Bamilla's got some ties to the Trojans side. He's from Raynham, and he's a 6'9" center, a baseball commit. Will play for the Texas Longhorns. Both sides are now over the limit. Cam Santos, who doesn't have a rebound yet in this game, will hit the first free throw. He's up to 5 points. Bamilla subs out. Castro steps in for him. He goes 2 for 2. That'll make it a 12-point game. Baltazar with the leave-off. Here's McNally. McNally pressured by Williams. Duffy trying to go short, and Santos finally has his first board of the game. Falk looking to counter quickly. Cam Santos driving in. Santos lost the ball, gave it back out. Terrell receives it from Williams. Terrell drifting to that left side even more. It's Jackson going to work the sky hook, and there's another foul. Matt Castro, the senior center from North Attleboro, getting whistled on that one. Mateo Jackson will sink down the first one. The Trojans doing very well here at the free throw line. They struggled a little bit in the Sweet 16 contest. Starting to finally hit their shots from the stripe as we hit the final 2 minutes. Cross-court pass, McNally catch and shoot, and he banked it in! Lucas McNally, how about that shot from a tight angle? Terrell waiting for a switch, didn't get it from Santos. Saw the pick that time. Williams driving in. Williams in the paint. Spin move, couldn't get it off the glass. Rebound Castro. That was a high pass over to Egan Gill. He had a good leap to keep it in his control. Baltazar, who started this game, is not on the score sheet yet. Leaves it for Gill. Good move by Duffy. Partial rejection there by Williams. Santos going up quickly, and he banks it in. It's Castro leaving it for a cutting man, and the shot's not going to go for Duffy. There is a foul called. He will go to the line for a pair. And for Mateo Jackson, that is his third foul. Feehan Duffy short on the first. Tripp and Lambert coming back in. Logan Tripp had a nice heat check towards the end of the second quarter in the Sweet 16. Jack Lambert, the quarterback for Bridgewater-Raynham Trojan football. Crowd trying to get in the head of Duffy. Denon on the second time, splits the free throws, lead back to 12. 13.5 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cam Santos, right side. Kason Falk looking for a cutting man, wants to take it himself. Falk wanted to pull up, it's Logan Tripp. Fires a three, partially blocked, and it's saved here by the Shamrocks. The Shamrocks can hold for the last shot of the first half. Egan Gill brings it over midcourt. Gill the crossover with 10 seconds. Terrell doing everything he can, and he lost it out of bounds. That old possession was because of the defense of Luke Terrell. Gill wasn't too happy. He wanted a whistle, as well as Shamrocks head coach Dean O'Connor. So now 8.2 seconds. This is going to be huge for the Trojans. You get this down to 9 or 10, that's going to be a lot better than being down by 12. The inbound will go to Kason Falk. 5 seconds. Falk still holding up with 3, with 2. Falk's got to do something at the buzzer, and he can't hit it, and that takes us to halftime. 36-24 is the score. Bishop Feehan with the road lead over Bridgewater-Raynham with 16 minutes to go in regulation. We are going to take a short break. Tape delay audience, you get a 1-second fade to black. Second half coming up soon. Live stream audience, and again, we thank you so much for tuning in tonight. 9 minutes, we'll go to the internal mic. You can listen to some tunes playing over the loudspeaker. Great music coming up now. And we'll be back at about 8:17 for the start of the second half. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back here inside Bridgewater-Raynham Regional High School. So the second half is about to begin in tonight's 2026 MIAA Division I Boys Basketball Elite Eight contest between the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks and the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans. 36-24 is the score. The Shamrocks, the 14 seed, with the road lead. Leading scorers for them in the first half: Lucas McNally with 14 points off the bench, Brody Bamilla with 13 to contribute. Duffy had 3, Webster had 4, Egan Gill had 2. Leading scorers for the Trojans, Lee Williams and Cam Santos, each had 8 points. We thank you once again for joining us on any of our feeds, including our YouTube live stream. Keegan Hamblett on commentary, Matt Carpenter running the camera. Trojans ball to start out the second half as they trail by 12. The Trojans once again in their home white uniform, the Shamrocks in their road greens. Here we go. Terrell will go to Williams, and it's Santos with the ball. Santos looks to get it away quickly. Mateo Jackson in control. Jackson out to Santos. Santos trying to get by Baltazar. Jackson, 15 seconds to shoot, wants to pull up for a deep 2, can't hit. Offensive rebound is put back in by Santos. First player in double digits in scoring for the Trojans with 10, and that makes it a 10-point game. Webster with the high pass over to Duffy. Duffy the pull-up, he can't respond. And another offensive rebound for Baltazar. That'll be his third. Duffy looking to get it away, trapped by Williams in the corner. Duffy still going to work, and he lost the ball after he had a lane for a layup. Once again, if you haven't yet, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Got a couple more state tournament games again tomorrow. We got Norwell versus Greater Lawrence boys basketball on tape delay, potentially Hanover versus Medfield boys basketball as well. On Sunday, we will have coverage of Hingham versus Pope Francis boys ice hockey Final Four. Mateo Jackson in control on the left wing side will leave it for Terrell as he drifted left. Falk got tripped up. Foul called against Jake Webster, that's his third. Sub coming in here for the Shamrocks, Lucas McNally, who did not start in this game, but he is the leading scorer for Bishop Feehan in this Elite Eight. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Andover and Zavarian. At halftime, Andover is leading 28-27. Luke Terrell trying to get by Egan Gill. Terrell off the window, no good. Ball batted in the air, and Falk's got it. Falk dishes it down low. Terrell has to bring it back out. Santos receives it from Williams, and he hits a 3. Cam Santos starting to come alive, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout, Bishop Feehan. We will take it to 36-29. We'll be right back. Back inside Bridgewater-Raynham out of the timeout. The Trojans with the first 5 points of this third quarter have made this a 7-point game with 6:26 to go in the third. Ball batted, and it's gathered by Baltazar. Baltazar tipped away by Terrell. Here comes Kason Falk. Oh, he slams it down! Kason Falk makes it a 2-possession game. 7 straight points. Baltazar with the leave off. Here's McNally driving in, trying to get by 2. Left it on the right side. Shot's not going to count. A travel called. It is Trojans ball. What a game this is turning out to be. Santos driving in the paint, puts it up, short. Rebound, Bamilla. 7th rebound for the Texas Longhorn commit. And now an offensive foul is called. It's against Brody Bamilla, that's his 3rd. All the momentum that the Shamrocks had has been going the other way. This was a 16-point lead for them at one point in the second quarter. Santos to Terrell. Terrell sees a lane, leaves it for Jackson, back to Terrell. Terrell with the bounce, out to Williams for 3. No good. Rebound as Jackson got knocked down, still fought for, and coming away with it is Bamilla. This is brought ahead quickly by Gill. Gill left side for McNally. McNally goes back. Bamilla trying to go up with it on Jackson. Bamilla off the mark. Rebound Williams. Standing room only crowd. We checked at halftime, nearly 2,000 tickets were sold for this one. Here's Terrell, trying to make a move on Gill. Santos a 3. Off the mark on the right side. And there is no foul called on that one against Case and Falk. They're going to say it's off of Duffy last. It'll stay here with the Trojans and a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Both sides have only used 1 timeout. High school rules, you get 5 timeouts per game. Here comes the inbound by Falk. A stumble by Terrell, and he tried to get it to him at the last second, and it was touched off of a Shamrock out of bounds. This one stolen, and going the other way is Feehan Duffy. Duffy trying to get it over Terrell, and he does with the reverse. Feehan Duffy up to 5 points, makes it a 3-possession game again. Jackson to Williams, fakes it, takes it, can't make it. Duffy's there again with another rebound. Bishop Feehan now starting to get some control as Baltazar comes in. Bamilla gets it in with 2 hands. Terrell uses the screen from Williams, got knocked and it's saved. How about that save? That's flying out of bounds was McNally. Taken right back over, and there's a foul called. 2 free throws coming up. Off the first foul by Lucas McNally. First free throw by Luke Terrell will fall. That is the first point of the game for Luke Terrell. He goes 2 for 2, will make it a 7-point game. For the Trojan side, they have had no bench points for Bishop Feehan. They've got 14. We'll see if that plays a factor if anybody starts to get into foul trouble. Trapped here is McNally, who gets it away up top to Duffy. Duffy holding it up on Williams, goes right back. And it's going to be Gill in possession. 20 seconds, batted by Jackson and picked up by Falk. Here's Falk over to Terrell. Terrell will bring it back out, holding it up. Terrell over to Williams for 3. Got it! Lee Williams up to 11 points, and another timeout called there by the Shamrocks. A 4-point game with 3:18 to go in the third. We'll be back. Here we go out of the timeout, 40-36. Bishop Feehan still holding on to the lead against Bridgewater-Raynham. An outscore of 12-4 so far for the Trojans here in the third quarter. Jake Webster to inbound. And he's going to go to the right side, Egan Gill. Gill, defended by Terrell, has to get over quickly, and he does. He's going to pass it up high. This is Baltazar in control, defended by Williams. Webster trying to make a move, and he's short on the layup. Ball loose on the ground, and they get a whistle before there was an actual time. And if there is a jump ball, it should be Bishop Feehan possession. And that is the signal. A jump ball, possession arrow favors the Shamrocks. The inbound will go up high to Webster. Webster trying to dish it, batted by Jackson, but Milla's there to pick it up. But Milla trying to get it over Jackson, ended up on the other side. The shot is no good, and Falk's got the board. Terrell receives it on the right side. Terrell received a nice screen, tried to pull up, and there is a foul called as the shot went up. It was about to be a travel. Third foul against Baltazar. That's the fourth team foul against the Shamrocks here in the third. The Trojans have not gotten called for one. Terrell short on the first. The sub will come in for the Trojans, but it's going to be for Terrell, who's shooting. Jack Lambert about to sub back in, the senior guard. Terrell will make it a one-possession game. Baltazar will drift to the right side. He's defended by Lee Williams, the team captain. Baltazar still going with it. Got by Williams, ran out of space. Loose on the ground, and it's picked up by Santos. And a chance for the Trojans to tie it here with the triple. Santos leaves it down low. Jackson makes it a one-point game. Baltazar with 2 minutes to go in the third. We'll bounce it away to Webster. Webster, and there's going to be a foul called against Bridgewater-Raynham. It's called against Case and Falk. Phelan Duffy comes back into the game for Caden Baltazar. It's inbounded quickly to the left side. Webster. Duffy goes to Bamilla. Bamilla finds Webster down low, and he can't get the shot to fall. He had a lane at it. And another foul called. It's going to be the third against Case and Falk. Becomes the second Trojan with 3 fouls along with Mateo Jackson. Short on the first one is Webster. Coming into this game, there was a question about what the endurance factor was going to be like for Bishop Feehan. They had their Sweet 16 just 2 days ago, and it went to 4 overtimes against the number 3 team in the state. In and out on the second, but Miller an offensive rebound, and he can't bank it in, but there's another foul called there against the Trojans. Fourth foul against Mateo Jackson. And now Bamilla, who leads the Shamrocks in scoring with 15. Looking to make it a 2-possession game, or at least build that lead. He can't here. He would have had a chance with the and one. That's the first one to fall. Here comes Terrell back into the game for Jackson. They lose their big man sophomore down low. We'll see how the Trojans will do on defense after the next trip down the court, as the second free throw's no good. Williams has his 4th rebound. And here we go, a chance to tie or take the lead. How many times have we said that in state tournaments over the years? Back and forth, 1:30 to go in the third. Falk to Santos for the lead, in and out. Offensive rebound by Lambert. And there's a foul called down low, and that's over the limit for Feehan. Lucas McNally whistled for his second. Two free throws for Jack Lambert, and he hits the first. A Bridgewater-Raynham side that was down by 16 points cannot tie it up on that second free throw. McNally the board, and he'll push it up over to Duffy. Duffy still holding on to it. We'll go to the right side of Webster. Webster driving in the paint, floaters up, no good, but Miller trying to come down with it, and he does. He's officially got another double-double in this state tournament. Gill will give it up. Brody Bamilla, the big man, left side and in over Williams. Falk to Santos, dangerously defending as Duffy. 15-second difference, shot and game clock. Lambert to Santos, fakes the three. Looked like a double dribble, they didn't call it, and Terrell will put it up and in. They were very lenient on that one. We've seen that one called a double dribble in years and games past. Back to a 1-point game. The Shamrocks can hold for the last shot with 12 seconds on the clock. It's Gill who receives it yet again from Duffy, who's only got 2 points. Tried to leave it, Lambert got a bat, loose on the ground with 3 seconds. It's gonna be a chance here. Falk to Santos, he got it at the buzzer! Cameron Santos received it nicely from Kason Falk, and Bridgewater-Raynham's got the lead as we hit the end of the third quarter. 44-43, 8 minutes to go. Let's take another short break. We'll be right back. Start of the fourth quarter here inside Bridgewater-Raynham Regional High School. The Trojans of Bridgewater-Raynham, after trailing by 16 points in the second quarter, have come all the way back to take the lead by 1 with 8 minutes to go in regulation. We thank you for joining us on any of our feeds. Keegan Hamblett on commentary, Matt Carpenter running the camera, 400 viewers on the live stream. Can't thank you guys enough for tuning into this one. And what a finish we are going to have. It's going to be Trojans ball to start the fourth here, with Cam Santos on the inbound leading the Trojans in scoring. He's up to 15. And they'll go to the man who assisted his last basket in Kason Falk. In this fourth quarter, the Shamrocks have 3 timeouts. The Trojans have 4. A foul is called down on the ground as Falk went up for it. And it's on McNally. That'll be his third. That one's a tricky one. He was going up for the rebound. McNally was already down on the ground. And you just had a slip right there by Falk. High inbound will go to Camp Santos. Big groups of seniors for both teams. None of them want it to be their final game tonight. Somebody's season's gonna end in the next 7:35. Falk, defended by Webster. Falk still holding on, driving in the paint, spinning his way, finding space, and he couldn't get it, but middle of the board. This is McNally going quickly, and he turned over the ball again. Lambert pushing it for the Trojans, and another foul is called against Egan Gill. There's Falk on the inbound. We'll go in the backcourt to Terrell. Oh, they're calling for a switch. It usually means Falk's going on the other side. He's going to stay here, though. Cutting Terrell in the paint, try to dish it back out, and it's taken away by McNally. Pushing it ahead quickly is Gill, who tried to get it to Bamilla. It's out of bounds. Timeout on the floor by Bridgewater-Raynham. Now both teams have 3 timeouts left. We'll take another short break and we'll be right back. About ready to come out of the timeout with 6:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Just to provide another score update for our live stream viewers, at the end of the third quarter, Andover is on top of Zavarian, 39-35. So that's another great game going on across the state. The winners of each of those games, the one there and the one here, are going to face off at a neutral site in the Final Four, most likely on Monday or Tuesday. It's Trojans ball out of the timeout. Lambert coming over to inbound it, and we'll go to Luke Terrell. Terrell, a crossover move on Gill. Pulls up inside the arc, in and out. He got his own rebound. He's flown in. He got his first board of the game. 23-15 are the rebounds, the edge for the Shamrocks. Santos in the paint, brings it back out. Williams to Terrell, he pulls for 3. In and out. Another offensive board, that time by Falk. Santos, the pull-up jumper overshot, and Gill's got it this time for Bishop Feehan. They try to go quickly to Bamilla, and another turnover as Williams has got it. They've just been rushing it up the court. As finding Lee Williams is Cam Santos. It's a 3-point lead as we hit 6 minutes to go. Webster with the cross court. There is a whistle for 4. There was a foul called underneath against Cam Santos for Bridgewater-Raynham, only his first and the first on the team. Bounce on the inbound goes to Feehan Duffy. Duffy will leave it for the cutting. McNally to the rack. Can't get it. Offensive rebound. Bamilla no good. Had a second chance, no good. There's a whistle. It's going to be Shamrocks ball. No foul call. The ball might have hit out of bounds. And there's another wet spot on the court, so we get a hold-up play here for a second. For our Bishop Feehan fans that are watching, we want to congratulate the Shamrocks girls basketball team, 53-44 winners in their Elite 8 game at home. Another score update on that Zavarian-Andover game. Andover's up 45-40 with just under 4 minutes to go. We'll keep you updated on that. This is Webster going with it. Webster had it knocked away, and it's Santos picking it up. Bishop Feehan fans irate on the left side of us and all the way across the court. Williams back to Falk. Falk driving in on Webster, leaves it for Santos, who was open, and he got the basket to fall. Time out, Bishop Feehan. It's a 5-point lead for the Trojans. We'll be back.
Left to go. Score BR Trojans 48. Bishop Feehan, Shamrocks 43.
Out of the timeout with 5:18 to go in regulation. What's turning out to be an absolute classic here in Bridgewater. This has been a terrific game from both sides. The outscore from Bridgewater-Raynham the last approximately 16 to 18 minutes. It's been absolutely unreal. It's been 32-11 since the Shamrocks were up by 16 points. Still plenty of time for Bishop Feehan, but they got to get something going quick. That's not going to help as Gill turns it over. Santos picks it up. They've got numbers. He finds Terrell going up high. No good. Offensive rebound. Santos puts it up and in. Here's McNally up ahead, batted and saved by Falk. Momentum completely shifting the other way. Santos cross court, Lambert fakes the three, Williams a triple, no good. And an offensive rebound, and Lambert is fouled. For McNally, that is his fourth. Caden Baltazar is going to come back in here for the Shamrocks. Doesn't have a basket yet. He does have 3 rebounds. He's going to replace Phelan Duffy. Here's Falk. We'll go to Santos at the top of the key. Another bat. And here come the Shamrocks. Jake Webster leaves it right side. Bamilla can't get it to go, but there's a foul. Second foul against Cam Santos will send the 1,000-point scorer, Brody Bamilla, to the stripe for a pair. Makes at least one. It becomes a 2-possession game. Drills the first. Second one back rims. He goes 1 for 2. He got the miss back, and he's got it with the 2-hand jam. It wasn't the way they wanted to execute it, but it'll work. They'll get an extra point out of it. 50-46, 4:12 to go in regulation. Here's Terrell, defended by Gill on the right side. Terrell wants to drive in on Gill. Terrell trying to hold it up, and he's going to get called for a travel. He tried to stop at the last second, just dragged that foot a little bit too far. Webster having some trouble getting it in. He's got to find somebody. Webster going quickly, and he's got McNally who leaves it back. Webster. Tough shot, can't get it. Rebound Santos. Couldn't have asked for a better atmosphere here in the Elite Eight. Last game at home for Bridgewater-Raynham this season. One of the toughest places to play in Division I. Terrell still working with the ball, kicks it back out. Santos has a lane and it got blocked by Bamilla. Egan Gill on the counter, leaves it ahead, and it's a 2-point game as McNally puts it home. Timeout is called by Bridgewater-Raynham. Both teams got 2 more timeouts to use in this game. We'll be right back. We're in for a great finish. .3:13 to go in regulation as we come back out of the timeout here in Bridgewater. Kason Falk trying to up Trojan Nation any way that he can. The crowd atmosphere in here has been 50-50. You can't hear anything in here. It's going to be Falk to take it up the court. Jackson drifts off to the right side. He'll bounce pass it to Santos. Cam Santos picking it back up, and a foul is going to be called down low in the paint. That'll be the 4th team foul against the Shamrocks. And for Lucas McNally, he's done, number 5. What a game for Lucas McNally. If that's the last time we see him in a Shamrock boys basketball uniform, he went out with the bang, 16 points and 2 rebounds off the bench for him. So now Feehan gets 20 seconds to decide who they want to sub in for him. And it's going to be Duffy. The inbound will come along the baseline. And it's going to be the senior Falk to inbound it. Falk will go to Jackson. Santos with the leave off. Falk to Santos. He wants a 3. Can't hit. Up in the air. And Bamilla's got it. 15 rebounds for him. And now Feehan with a chance to tie or take the lead. Gill will go to Baltazar. With the leave off for Webster. Webster drifting to the right side. Defending him is Lambert. Duffy goes back to Webster. Webster driving in. Looking to lob it up. Bamilla drew the contact. No whistle. Tie game. 23 points for the D1 commit. 2:13 to go. Tied game. Here's Falk, the pull-up jumper, got it! Kason Falk answers right back. The Trojans have their lead back. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Gill pushing it ahead quickly, had Webster, still taking it as Pyre's got a bat. Gill leaves it left side, bobbling is Baltazar, back to Gill for the lead, short! And coming away with the board is Falk. Falk wants to use as much time as his team can. Shot clock now hits 15. Nobody guarding him at the Trojan logo on an island of his own. Santos back, open in the corner is Pyres. No good, Bamilla the rebound. 1:10 to go now. Gill brings it up for the Shamrocks. An underdog story for Bishop Feehan looking to continue to the Final Four. Gill with the minute to go. This is Baltazar, trapped by Santos. Has to get it away. Duffy will get it up top. Duffy up top, Bamilla still going to go up with it, and he's tied it up again. Time out, Bridgewater-Raynham. 52, 46 seconds on the clock. Let's keep it here during the timeout. This has been a game for the ages. For any of the games going on across the state tonight, there was a lot of hype. Probably the most hype was on this game, and it's lived up and maybe even exceeded expectations. And you know how great the expectations are and how big this game is? 600 viewers watching on the live stream. It's like the whole state is tuned in to this game at the moment. The Trojans have one timeout left. The Shamrocks have two. Bishop Feehan was in 4 overtimes just 2 days ago. Looking on their side to at least avoid another one. For our viewers wondering about the Andover-Zavarian game, police are on the court there. Andover's up 54-42, 36 seconds left. A player shoved one of the students apparently. There's a whole mess going on there. These fans have behaved all night long, and here we go. Santos on the inbound will go to Terrell. There's an 11-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Terrell will be defended by Gill. Falk looks to spin, try to put it up, and he turned over the ball. It's going to be Bishop Feehan's possession, and they can hold for the last shot. Webster will go to Gill, and Webster receives it right back. Is it game winner time to send Bishop Feehan to the Final Four? Duffy still holding on to it, 17 seconds. Gill defended by Terrell. Gill backing up with 12. Gill switches to the right side. Timeout is called by Bishop Feehan with 10.3 on the clock. Well, we have a second during the timeout. Let's take a look at the stats leaders. For Bridgewater-Raynham, their leaders in scoring, Cam Santos with 19, Lee Williams behind him with 13. Kason Falk's got the most rebounds with 7. Williams and Santos each have 4 boards. Leading scorer and rebounder for Bishop Feehan is the same guy. 25 points, 16 rebounds for Brody Bamilla. Lucas McNally, who fouled out, had 16 points. Next closest behind those two, Phelan Duffy with 5. Jake Webster, Caden Baltazar, each grabbing 3 boards. It's all been spursed out any way you want to put it in terms of points and rebounds. Inbound will come on the far side by Webster. Everybody in the gym standing. Webster will go in the backcourt to Egan Gill, and the clock starts when he touches it. Brings it over with 6. At 5, Webster driving in, and they're gonna say the foul is on the floor. It's only the 3rd team foul against the Trojans. There's no free throws, and that's the 4th foul against Kason Falk. Both teams still have 1 timeout. Egan Gill to inbound it on the baseline. Bridgewater-Raynham was trying to get a timeout. The inbound goes to Baltazar. He can't put it in, and the rebound is grabbed by Jackson, and we are going to overtime. Oh my goodness, Caden Baltazar, who had not this game at a wide open look on the left side. Here's how overtime works. We put 4 minutes on the clock. We play the whole way. If it's still tied after the 4 minutes, we put another 4 on. The Andover-Xaverian game for our live stream viewers has gone final. Andover has won 56-42. Josh Rue led the way with them with 27 points. Charlie Tutwiler had 16. Second half, Xaverian was held to only 14. So the winner of this game, we know now, will take on number 2 Andover at a neutral site. Possession arrow faces Bishop Feehan. Each team gets an extra timeout for the overtime. 2 apiece. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight. Keegan Hamblett on commentary, Matt Carpenter running the camera. What a game we have had. And it's really a shame that one of these teams' seasons has to end tonight. These guys have just been playing hard basketball all night long. There's a discussion going on with the officials right now. I think they're trying to figure out if there's a jump ball or whose ball it's supposed to be. On our end, we have Bishop Feehan ball. Here we go, it's gonna be a jump. And Bamilla's able to win it, and he bats it to Baltazar. Baltazar the bounce pass. Bamilla looks to go up with it, and he gets it to go. He got it over Mateo Jackson, who's working on 4 fouls right now. Bishop Feehan strikes first in the overtime period. Terrell still working with it. In the corner, defended by Gill. Santos for the lead. Got it! Cam Santos, 22 points. And the Trojans are up by 1. Webster nearly poked away by Terrell. This is Baltazar leaving it. Webster trying to work against Falk. Webster can't get it off the glass. Santos got a bat. It's picked up by the Shamrocks. Bamilla blocked by Santos. Outlet ahead. Jackson lost the ball. He's able to pick it up. Santos fakes it. And he'll bring it back out on a reset. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Terrell. Falk back. Terrell driving baseline on Gill. 10 seconds to shoot. Terrell drifting back up top. He's got to do something quick with 5 seconds to shoot. Terrell wants a 3. He's off. Rebound Baltazar. Terrell got nudged. No whistle called again. Duffy looking to go to Bamilla. Bamilla trying to go up with it. And Bishop Feehan's got their lead back. This is Terrell. Williams wanted it on the right wing side. Terrell finds Santos open for 3. And it rattles in! Cam Santos, he hit another one. Trojans up by 2. Under 2 minutes to go in overtime. Duffy goes to Webster. Webster lobbing it up top. Bamilla got it to go. Tied game. 21 points for Brody Bamilla. A minute and a half to go in overtime, tied at 58. Santos give it to Jackson. The sophomore, the biggest game of his career so far. Jackson still in control. Williams fakes the three. Terrell to Santos. Santos driving in. It's been his overtime. Santos trapped, taken away by the Shamrocks. It's Baltazar bringing it ahead, and he'll leave it for Webster with a minute to go. Webster to the corner. Baltazar defended by Williams. Webster across. This is Duffy. Fans were urging him to shoot. Duffy leaves it for Gill. Webster with 45. Williams stepping up onto him, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Webster off the glass, no good. Ball batted, and Santos has got it. There's only a half-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Terrell brings it over. Timeout, Bridgewater-Raynham, 26.4 to go. Here we go out of the timeout. 26.4. Once again, the Trojans can hold for the final shot. One fan base ready to explode with excitement. Standing room only crowd. Nobody's left the gym. You know what stinks though is we could see in the corner, there's two fans who stepped outside of the gym. They're watching in the window because they can't get back in. You know what, they'll have a head start to get out of here once this game finally wraps up. On the inbound will be the senior forward, team captain Lee Williams, who splits that C with two other players, Kason Falk and Cameron Santos. Falk ready for it in the backcourt, and that's where he's gonna go. 25 seconds to work with. Falk is just going to dribble this one out, looking for a game winner. Falk working against Webster. Santos a three, can't get it. Terrell with the bat up. Bridgewater-Raynham in control, and a timeout is called by the Trojans with .7 on the clock. With .7, you don't have enough time to dribble the ball. This has got to be a catch and shoot. And they're going to add 0.3 to make it exactly 1 second. I'm telling you, for the viewers at home, you have no idea how loud it is in this gym right now. I got my camera operator who's probably 3 feet away from me, and I need him to come up to my ear to even hear what he's trying to say. Here's the shot to either send your team to the Final Four or play in a second overtime. They're going to put Bamilla to defend the inbounder, which it's going to be Mateo Jackson. How do they want to design this play up? The sophomore on the inbound with a 1 second. It's going to go to Santos for the win! Off the rim! And we're going to a second overtime. We got to put another 4 minutes on the clock. Bishop Feehan, I'm telling you, how many quarters can you play in a 3-day stretch? Just 2 nights ago, they went to 4 overtimes, and now they're going to a second. Bridgewater-Raynham's in the bonus the rest of the way. The Shamrocks have gotten 3 fouls called against the Trojans, so they got 1 more to give. It's going to be another jump ball here to start out the second overtime. Who else would you want on the tip besides Williams and Bamilla? And Williams is going to win it as he gets it over to Santos. That is a big win against a 6'9" center. Here's Falk trying to get by Webster. Cam Santos back. Falk fakes it to Terrell. Webster blocked out by Jackson. Falk puts it up, in and out, and he gets it back and puts it up and in. 10 points, 8 rebounds for Kason Falk. Egan Gill going right into the middle. Bamilla ties it up again. How many times has Brody Bamilla tied this one up? He's up to 33 points. 60-60, 3:10 to go, double overtime. Terrell with the left hand, stepping back out. Santos receives it, pressured heavily by Baltazar. Santos loose on the ground, and it's picked up by Egan Gill. Gill now gonna hold it up. He has Feehan look to slow it down just a little bit. Duffy gives it right back to Gill. Jake Webster. Webster into the corner. Baltazar, the bounce pass, Bamilla. Bamilla with 10 seconds to shoot. Bamilla looks to make a move on Jackson. Stripped away, Terrell had it, loose in the paint. And if they say a tie-up, it's going to be possession of the Shamrocks. There shouldn't be a reset on the shot clock here. It should stay at 6 seconds to shoot. And again, they got a wet spot on the court. Hey, give it up for this custodian. This guy's been working his butt off cleaning the paint all night long. This is, I think, the 4th or 5th time now we've had a stoppage, some wet spots on the court. And look at, even the Bishop Feehan students and fans are applauding him. They want every advantage they can get down inside the paint. And it is whistled a jump ball. 6 seconds to shoot here for the Shamrocks. Gill to inbound, will go up to Bamilla with 4 seconds. Bakes a 3, has to put one up, and it's no good, and they got the foul. Mateo Jackson, that's his 5th. He is fouled out. And I'll tell you what, I'm sure our live stream audience can get some other looks at that from here. I didn't think that that was a foul. Let's see, we're getting a look at it now on our end as we have a secondary phone set up here. As Bamilla got the inbound. Jackson, yeah, he might have grazed the wrist and the ball. I know the NBA rules, if you get the ball first, it's not a foul. Mateo Jackson ends his night with 6 points and 3 rebounds. So now 2 players total, 1 on each side, has fouled out. And you knew you were going to get to this point if you went to a second overtime. Here's Bamilla at the stripe. The first one rims out. Second one is good, and because it was a 3-point shot, he gets 1 more. Bamilla, 1 for 3. Rebound grab by Falk, who's 1 board away from a double-double. Falk over to Cam Santos. Santos up top, Terrell. 2:15 to go, double overtime. Bishop Feehan with a 1-point road lead. It's Falk again. Falk will be defended by Webster. Santos. Falk's got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Received a screen from Santos. Williams 3. Short rimmed. Rebound Webster. Gill will go to Webster, is waiting for it on the right side. Webster, cross-court pass. Duffy, defended by Williams. Duffy looks to go to Bamilla. Bamilla backing his way down and lays it in. Brody Bamilla's got 36. Shamrocks lead by 3 with a minute and a half to go. Falk. And now an offensive foul is called against Santos. A correction, they're going to call it against Williams, which will be his second. It looked like it came up top. I didn't see the nudge from Williams that came down low. Three-point lead for Bishop Feehan, 1:19 to go. It's their ball as Webster will take it up the court, defended by Santos. Webster gets it over, left side Duffy. Duffy's got a lane. Duffy tried to give it up and it was nearly poked away. Webster got it. Bamilla slammed it down, but it's going to be waved off for our travel. You saw the extra step before he got all the way into the paint. And now it's Bridgewater-Raynham with the chance to tie, down by 3. As the clock's gonna hit a minute to go in double OT. Here's Falk, left side. It's Lambert now on for the Trojans. Terrell for the tie, in and out. Offensive rebound is picked up by Williams. Driving in is Falk, who kicks it back. Terrell to Lambert for the tie. Back rim, another offensive board. Falk got blocked by Bamilla. Pass ahead, Webster up, and there's a layup to give Feehan a 5-point lead by Phelan Duffy. The Trojans got to move quick. Terrell is on the ground, and a timeout is going to be called by the Trojans with 25.1 to go. What a turnaround sequence there. Bamilla hyping up everybody in the student section. Here we go out of the timeout. The Trojans are out. Bishop Feehan still got 3 on their side. We'll see how many they want to use. Kason Falk will inbound it. He's pressured by Jake Webster. Terrell steps into the front court. Terrell, they got to go quick. Terrell's got a lane, but kicks it out to Williams at 3. Williams might have been partially deflected. Outlet ahead, trying to race onto it, but can't get it as Baltazar. And it'll be Trojans ball yet again with 15.3 in a 5-point game. Williams on the inbound. Nobody really stepping up, and now Terrell will back up about 5 feet. Terrell gets it over. This is Lambert for 3 off. Rebound controlled by Bamilla. Outlets it ahead, and that is going to do it. Bishop Feehan is going to win on the road for the 2nd time in the tournament. They are Final Four bound. Handshake line goes on. What a classic we had here in Bridgewater. But it's the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks, the 14th seeded Bishop Feehan Shamrocks, who defeated number 3 Needham on Wednesday in 4 overtimes and now win in double overtime against number 6 Bridgewater-Raynham. And this is a well-deserved ticket punch to the Final Four. We're going to keep it here on the live stream for the moment because they're going to have the Final Four trophy and banner presentation coming up in a second. But I'm telling you, what a game. Both of these teams, they deserve to be here. Every single player out there, you got nothing to be disappointed about. We'd also like to shout out the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans senior members who played in their final game today. Kason Falk, Thomas Manning, Jack Lambert, Lee Williams, Fritz Fleury, and Cam Santos. Team captains for Bishop Feehan will come on over to receive the trophy and banner. Jake Webster, Lucas McNally, and Brody Bamilla. And it's Bamilla, you can see right in the middle, unwrapping that Final Four trophy. Celebrating with this team, Brody Bamilla, 36 points and 17 rebounds to cap off another terrific performance. For Bishop Feehan, they got a date with Andover either on Monday or Tuesday at a neutral site. What a Final Four contest that is going to be. And you can't even tell with them with what their endurance levels are going to be at right now and what their fatigue must be. They are hyped up and celebrating. There's no sluggishness going on out there at all. That is going to do it for our live stream. Got to thank Matt Carpenter for filming this one. What a game we had. And for my YouTube channel, the next time you will see us is going to be tomorrow afternoon with Norwell versus Greater Lawrence boys basketball. We won't be live for that one. It sure is going to be a great game nonetheless. Keegan Hamblett signing off and wishing you the best. We will see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.